Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj, round whatever we're on, okay? The Twitter wars, I'm entertained, but these are just random thoughts. Whoever violated HIPAA to give Cardi B that information, they're coming for you. Oh my God. What a nasty lowdown thing to say to someone, and I think that it was warranted. Cardi and Nicki both go to hell with each other, and Cardi just took it lower and lower and lower and lower.
You better wake up because the girls are fighting. After what Cardi B said about Nicki Minaj's son being special ed, it's clear the two of them will never truly get along again. With her new album on the way, Cardi seems to be coming straight for Nicki's crown. She even mocked the whole situation, bragging that she's going to outsell the queen of rap.
And there is an album, so you talking about no album with a what? Y'all don't even want me to drop that album because y'all gonna be fucking crying. Because I'ma outsell. I'ma have hits, I'ma be on top. That's a fact.
But as soon as the numbers dropped, Cardi went completely silent. Out of nowhere, Nicki went on a victory lap, dropping receipts and calling out Cardi's attempt to take her spot. The craziest part is that instead of backing down, Cardi went straight for blood, dragging Nicki's family and son into the drama and even claiming she had receipts to prove her side. The things Cardi said about Nicki, especially about her son, Papa Bear, have fans convinced she's taken their feud way too far. So what exactly did Cardi say, and is any of it even true? Let's break it down.
That rapper and her sister been sneaking this and Nicki and her son over a year. It's tweets out there. Them saying, Papa Bear, oh, Lisa, her kids know their ABCs. What that mean? Oh, my kid's so smart. Just saying little slick stuff when Nicki posts her child and things like that. Nicki pay it does, because it ain't directed, it ain't expected.
I don't know about y'all, but Cardi B's latest album, the drama has been everywhere since it dropped. She went all out promoting it, and at this point it feels like everyone's heard at least one track. To boost sales, she released multiple versions of the album and even included older songs, some dating back to 2019, to help push the numbers higher. When the results came in, it seemed like all her hard work paid off. Reports showed she sold 200,000 units in the first week, including 88,000 pure sales, numbers higher than what most new female rappers are pulling right now. Despite that success, though, Cardi and her team weren't exactly celebrating. Their real goal wasn't just to have a strong debut. It was to dethrone Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 as the best-selling female rap album. Before the release, Cardi had even gone on Twitter Spaces, saying people should pray her album doesn't drop, because she was ready to outsell everyone's favorite. When early projections came out, she reassured fans, saying, "Don't listen to them, y'all. Trust me, they'll cry the loudest next week. We're doing amazing. I'm so proud of y'all. Keep buying, keep streaming, we got this." Cardi and her team were confident she'd come out on top. Her fans and the media were already celebrating an early victory. But when Sunday rolled around and the final numbers were confirmed, everything went silent. Cardi's team completely disappeared from social media. You couldn't even hear a pin drop. That's when Nicki decided to step in, posting her own stats from Pink Friday 2, and reminding everyone exactly who still holds the crown.
And just like that, Cardi showed us why she is the drama, but the drama will not make any sales.
They squeezed that lemon dry for that. They bled that. I mean, she even rolled out a pregnant.
Nicki was really trying to rub it in, and that's when things took a nasty turn because Cardi wasn't having any of it. She fired back with, "You must have missed me, hun. Crazy. Now kiss my feet. Nothing more annoying than a bored bee." Nicki quickly clapped back, tweeting about Cardi's album being priced at $4.99 and writing, "To every enabler, never provoke a writer while they're writing. You joined the game as a willing participant. Don't try to back out now." Of course, Cardi wasn't about to stay quiet. She shot back, "The power I have makes these BS come out of rehab every time. Go to your FNG room." That must have struck a nerve because from that point on, the shade turned into full-blown chaos. Nicki started mocking Cardi's rapping style, poking fun at one of her songs, Magnet, for sounding childish. She even tweeted a parody verse, "ABCEFG, surgery to look like me. Tell the rat and tell Jay-Z Rico fraud and perjury. A BCEFG rap like Barney still ugly. A, B, C, D, F, G. Falling off the charts with a big belly. Running trains barefoot, still smelly, still you couldn't outsell me. That's when Cardi shifted from dissing Nicki's music to going after her family. She responded with her own twisted remix. A, B, C, D, F, G, your man had to snatch a C. P tastes like honeycomb. Your brother be touching 12-year-olds. Fans were stunned. Cardi had officially crossed the line. She even posted a photo of Nicki's brother wearing a pink wig. Nicki clapped back by posting a meme of Jay-Z in a pink wig, and another of Cardi dressed like Barney. Then she doubled down, tweeting, "Raw dogging, pregnant with the 4th baby. Barney B, HPV allegedly." At this point, the feud had gotten ugly. Neither woman was backing down, and it was spiraling fast. But just when people thought it couldn't get any worse, Cardi took it to a whole new level. She tweeted, "Alright, this is the 3rd tweet talking about my pregnancy like you weren't visiting different fertility doctors, 'cause you couldn't reproduce. More than perks scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly. Lord protect my babies." That's when Nicki crossed a major line. She brought the kids into it, calling Cardi's daughter Culture a vulture, and throwing out more disgusting comments, accusing Cardi of using drugs while pregnant. But Cardi wasn't done either. She went even lower, posting a shocking tweet that had everyone's jaws on the floor. She wrote, "Girl, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter writing essays to me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese. Papa Bear, I'm sorry you can't talk and gotta sit in special ed because your mom couldn't put down the drugs. I'm sorry your mom's ignoring you on your birthday, 'cause she's obsessed and dark-spirited. I'm so sorry, baby. You called my daughter a vulture? BF, that slow son that came out of your pee. You wished negativity on me while I was pregnant. Look at your karma. Look at what your rotten pee produced. Now he's 5, tiptoeing around the house and can't spell his name. You wish you could call my daughter ugly? Culture is beautiful and you know it. Your hate is so dark and nasty because your son's nonverbal from the drugs you used. You're jealous of everyone's kids and their happiness. Be where you at and stop talking." That response sent the internet into chaos. Even fans who had supported Cardi before said she went too far, especially by bringing Nicki's young son into the mix. People began demanding proof for her claims about Papa Bear, since rumors had circulated for years that something might be going on with him, mainly because no one had ever heard him speak, and fans noticed he was still being bottle-fed at age 5. But to publicly call Nicki's child special needs and use it as an insult? That was the moment Cardi officially crossed the line. Many agreed. She took the beef all the way to the pits of hell.
And you black girls that continuously support that, when these girls continuously show you that they not really for you like that for real, they on record dissing black women. Time after time, calling us monkeys and roaches. Like, come on now. Like, y'all really keep defending that?
Now, a lot of people are blasting Cardi for talking about Nicki's son like that. Many fans say she went way too far and crossed a line that should have never been touched. There's also been talk that Nicki's comment about culture was meant as payback for some of the things Cardi has said about black women in the past. But others are pointing out that this whole mess involving the kids didn't start with Cardi. It started when Nicki mentioned culture first.
And when we discussing this tomorrow, let's all make one thing very fucking clear. Nicki brought up kids first. Let's make that very fucking clear. Cause I know how some of y'all like to rewrite history. And I'm not even saying that Cardi shouldn't have took it to the pits of hell, cause I don't believe in talking about kids. But let's be very clear. Nicki talked about that girl culture first. And that's sick.
One thing the internet can agree on is that this feud has gone way too far. Both Nicki Minaj and Cardi B have crossed the line, and their ongoing toxicity has reached a point where it's no longer entertaining. It's just ugly. Dragging children into adult arguments or using them as ammunition in a rap beef is never acceptable, no matter who started it. Many fans feel that Cardi tried to compete with Nicki and ended up losing badly. As some people put it, Cardi went state to state, train to train, sidewalk to sidewalk, trying to sell her album, and still couldn't outsell an album that Nicki promoted mostly through AI-generated cities. At this point, it's not about who's the queen of rap anymore. It's about realizing that both artists have taken things too far. Bringing kids into any feud is crossing a moral line, period. It doesn't matter who threw the first punch, it should have never started in the first place. So what do you think? Was Cardi B wrong for mentioning Papa Bear's alleged special needs? Or are both women equally wrong for dragging their children into this drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, because this story is far from over, and I'll see you in the next video, berries.